The Chinese Historical Cultural Project made its first parade appearance. KTVU's Jesse Gary introduces us to this group from the South Bay and tells us how its members are keeping their ancient history and culture alive.
San Jose's Chinese American Historical Museum. It's a 30-year-old doorway to the city's past and rich Chinese history.
So here we have our digital board.
Director Brenda Wong says the two-floor space in History Park holds artifacts from the 5 Chinatowns that have dotted the city's landscape, stretching from the 1860s to the 1930s.
And we wanted to make sure that the community at large would know about the Chinese, know about who we were.
If the Historical Museum is the physical center of the South Bay's Chinese culture, then its heartbeat is this man.
I want to show you something right behind.
At 81 years old, Nathan Louie has been slowed by the clock, but he's still inching forward on the path to lasting change. His 2-story house in the heart of San Jose is also a museum, packed with pictures and statues, clocks and memorabilia, dragons, and his prized imperial robes.
And it has lots of dragon motif.
All collected during a lifetime of advancing the cause of inclusion.
There is progress, but after Trump and the Asian people are being picked on, as you can see, especially when they think we're the cause of the coronavirus, only because they think we're not part of America.
But you are part of America.
Yes, but other people do not have the same feeling.
Louie was born in 1940, the year of the dragon. Growing up in San Francisco, he worked in his family's store at California and Grant. He balanced between 2 cultures, American and Chinese, and suffered slights and insults due to his heritage. But Louie says he finds strength in his Chinese roots, his name means thunder, and the one who supports his country. The annual Chinese New Year's Parade was a positive experience of reconnecting with his culture and history.
It brings a lot of warm memory that this is part of my childhood and part of my growing up. It's a time for me to feel that here I am, I'm part of society, I'm part of the cultural revolution that's going on.
The CHCP makes its first appearance in this year's Chinese New Year's Parade. Participants say the attention garnered from a larger and broader audience will help them in their mission of educating the masses.
We just wanted to let people have a connection between our history and our culture.
From the brick and mortar of a building reproduced from the city's past to a home that houses the treasures of a lifetime, all parts of a path that brings families and communities closer together and closer in understanding.
It's the pride of being Chinese during a very special holiday. Hopefully it brings about a better time.
On assignment in San Jose, I'm Jesse Gary, KTVU, Fox 2.